Howdy all Moglex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Infi-Tech 2. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. So, I'm gonna try and see. So what I tried last time, well, what I tried 2 episodes ago, I guess, was to... Alright, I've got a robot arm on here, but I don't think anything I set it to pulls out of the chest. Alright, nothing. Okay, so obviously can't pull from a chest. It doesn't appear to be able to pull from item conduit. So what about item pipe? Unfortunately, I don't have any item pipe, so I'm going to have to make some. Brass or electrum. I don't have any osmium. I don't really want to waste platinum. Electrum is easy enough to come by. I don't think I've got brass. I have one brass ingot. So yeah, let's not go with brass. I have plenty of electrum. I've never used the item pipes, I don't think. So I'm not certain exactly how it works, but let's get a couple of these guys. I've used them in recipes, but I haven't. Okay. So now, all right. So put this guy on the floor. All right. Oh, his little robot arm popped off. Okay. And then I would like to get a chest. I might need a conveyor as well. We'll see. Let me get a couple of robot arms, a couple conveyors. Let me get a couple of chests. We'll see if we can't figure this out. Alright, so now if I put down a chest, just a straight up chest, and then I put a item pipe here. The item pipe looks at the chest. Can I put a hopper? Actually, let's not go with a hopper. Let's see if I can... Oh man, what did I do with all my item conduit? So while it won't work with the robot arm, can I input in? That's fine. It looks like I should be able to input into it, right? Insert. Whoops. I have no idea. So let's say I give you sandwiches. Alright, so I can input to it with item conduit. Can I... So if I give you NAND chips... Yeah, that doesn't really work that way, so I wasn't sure. Okay, so clearly I can get sandwiches. Alright. So let's the problem with these things is that I don't know which Like, okay, so like if I put a robot arm here, right? What does it set to? Grabs for own slot 0. Okay. And then I put the electrum pipe here. See, I can no longer operate, which is why this sucks. So it worked with the item conduit fine. Does it work with a hopper? It looks like it. So if I give you, well, let's get something that actually goes into this guy. Let's say nickel dust. All right, I think I'll take dust. So if I give you dust, now the dust is going down into there, but is not going into the centrifuge. So, okay, so 0 is not my number. All right, so if we come around here and I do, now I read that it starts at like 3 or 4. So let's try 3. So we'll give you a 3. What is the point of these? Stupid. Why can I put it on the outside of this if it's not actually gonna do anything? What about 1? Is 1 a slot for you? I mean, clearly I can put nickel dust in here. Okay, so if you already got some, you'll do it. Does that make any sense? Why should I have to have stuff in there already? Okay, so if I have, like, say, marble, and then I put nickel dust. Okay. Now you're just being mean. Alright. So slot 0, slot 1 didn't do anything. Slot 2. Nothing. Okay. Does it work with a conveyor? Is that something I can clearly not stick to the ground? Okay, well, there's no settings on conveyor, apparently. So if I do this, that didn't do nothing. If I put this in here, do you start? Nope. Okay. So clearly, conveyor belt is not a thing that I need. Okay. Now we tried 3. Grabs in for own slot. What about 4? You're killing me here. What about 5? Nothing. Now, see, the thing is that I put multiple things in centrifuges. I just go in 2 different. Where's my bed? 2 different spots. Do I have any red alloy wire left? Oh, I do. Okay. Give me this. Do I got any of those? Yep, give me this. Okay, I'm going to steal this one because this is the thing I'm trying to get to work. Okay. So the way I've got it currently set up on my other piece is like this. Sort of. And then I need this box. Once I can get it to input multiple items into the correct places, then it doesn't matter what the setup is. It'll just be what I need. Okay, insert, insert. Now currently there's nothing in here, so if I give you both of these, nothing. Why won't you take two different items? I don't understand why the assembly machine won't take two different items. I mean, this is the dumbest thing, I tell you, ever. Like, why have you got machines that output to each other if your machine won't accept multiple inputs? I don't understand. Alright, so what if I... What if I... Oop, come in from two different sides? No. Still nothing. This would be way more helpful if I knew what this slot's number was, so I would know if things were working at all. I just don't understand. See, I want to be able to request parts on demand. So like, if I don't have any of these, I want the machines to make it for me. I don't want to be in charge of doing this. I don't want to have to keep making my things. That's the whole point of IMI. Why did I go through all the effort of putting together IMI if it doesn't actually work? Because right now it doesn't work. Sure, I can get little bits and pieces, but the things I want to make, it won't do. All the big stuff is more complicated. So I need this stupid machine to take multiple parts. I don't understand why it won't take multiple inputs. Okay, well, what about from the back? Will you take... No. What about from the front? No. So the robot arm says it will grab for specific slots, and it doesn't. The regulator says it will input in specific slots, but I think you have to tell it what items are going in there. And I don't need a filter, I just need it to put it in there. And it's not like the stuff doesn't go in there. It's not like these wires or something that doesn't fit in this machine, because clearly they do. So why won't this machine do what I need it to do? Once again, we're down to I can tell it to put it in a box, but then I have to manually put it in there, because I don't see a way to insert directly. I don't know what is over here throwing a fit, but it needs to shut up. Okay, so item pipe didn't work. Item conduit doesn't work. I guess we just look at what items are available for GregTech here. I've done this a few times. Okay, so obviously I'm not looking for hulls or transformers or hatches. No output, no inputs. Now there's a machine that claims that it will allow you to put multiple machines in it. That I guess we could look at is all right, well, let's take a look at this other machine then. It's a multi-block machine. It is, what is it called, though? I think it's in the quest book here. Are you in the quest book? The assembly line, right. So I'm going to make a assembly line, I guess, so that I can take a look at the book that goes with it. Assembly line right here. Okay, what do I need for this thing? I need IV robot arms. I need assembler machine casings. I need an IV machine hull, and I need 2 data orbs. Okay, and this is made out of, holy crap. This is an expensive beast of a machine. And you only get one. You only get one. Advanced circuit board. I guess that's not so expensive for those. In my head, they seem really expensive, right? And then this isn't so bad either. Okay, and IV stuff is made out of... Is it made out of tungsten steel? Because I don't know if I can afford this thing, because I don't have that much tungsten steel. It is made out of tungsten steel. Wow. So we're looking at... I have 24 tungsten steel. I mean, I'm sure I've got more to process somewhere. 54... oh yeah, see, I've got a bunch of tungstate to process. So I could potentially make one of those. It's not what I wanted, though. It's not what I wanted. Because I assume it has inputs. And then, look, all I want is for this thing to make its own storage. Why has it gotta be such a pain in the butt? Alright. I mean, I guess it's not that. It's specifically this right here. Why won't it take input in multiple slots? Other machines are. It's just this machine. This machine. I mean, maybe that machine too. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have IV stuff. I'd have to make all that from scratch. Okay, so let me just make sure here. Okay, so if I put this on top here, and I put in nickel and empty cells. Okay, it did not take the nickel. Why won't you take the nickel? Okay, what about if I do this? Okay, who knows where that other stuff went to. But seriously, where did I... Oh. Haha. Yep. Look at. This is the thing. 2 items, empty cells, and impure tin dust. Just go right in the machine. So what is your problem? You're a machine that takes multiple inputs that won't accept multiple inputs. Why? Why? Why would you do me this way? Alright, well, fine. So now I know. Now I know. I cannot put multiple items into this dumb machine. So I'll have to do it by hand. But now I know. I can stop fiddling with it. We can just go over here and do it. Alright. So, this is what I want to do. I want to... I thought about this in between episodes. I don't need this much stuff connected in here. Okay. Apparently I just have too much stuff. Sad, man. It's sad that it don't work. Actually, I need this because I'm going to change the recipe. Okay. So what we got is we've got the advanced assembler. All right, and it's going to take 10. And so now I need, let me go grab some chests. That's frustrating, man. I've been working on this for, what, an hour, hour and a half or more trying to get that stupid machine to take multiple inputs, and it don't. It just straight up don't. It does not. You wasted my time, stupid machine. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to place a chest on top of each one of these, like so. And then we'll put one of these on top of each chest, because I believe I can still open the chest with those on there. Yep, okay, it's just what I needed. Alright, and so then behind them, we'll put this. Oh, jeez, I've trapped myself. Trapped myself up good here. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Okay. So then we'll do this. Alright. So you're an extract. Alright. And then we should be able to do this. I believe, and get them back into the system. Because that was another thing I thought I was having issues with, was trying to get the output from these machines back into the system. Where is my crowbar? It's already on my inventory. Okay. So now I just need to connect them across here. Alright. So what we got now is, I believe I already have the correct recipe actually for these. So we put this in here, one refined iron item casing, and 2 red alloy wires. I know that it takes, I can do it with polyethylene or polyurethane or whatever, polyethylene, but I don't have that set up yet. That's something I've got to bring over. So let's put these back in here. Somewhere I've lost a bunch of red cable. Or maybe I didn't have that much. I didn't bring that much over here. Nope, I did. Okay. And you should probably come with me, because who knows what else I'm going to be hooking up here. Alright, so now red cable. So I've got 16. Oh, I also need 10 ingots. Because I've been wasting a bunch of 10 trying to figure this out. That's infuriating, that all this rearranging and maneuvering around, and it's because the stupid machine won't actually take multiple inputs. Like, I just kept reading, they're like, oh, well, you just put it on different sides. You use a regulator. I saw there was I don't think it's in this pack, but there's an item called a item manager that I looked around for while I was playing in between episodes. And yeah, none of that stuff works. Okay, so you're just going to do that, and you will input molten tin into this guy. So now what I do is I've got 16 item refined casings. So I should be able to go. Give me 16. Start. And then where did they go? Can you not output into item conduit? I mean, I guess that's not a big deal because I can just move it in the next. You're only connected to these things. Where did you put that stuff? How bizarre. All right. All right. So I don't have it solved yet. So, okay. Okay. So we just pop this guy out and we'll put you down here. All right. And then you can have this. Okay, there we go. All right, all right. See, that wasn't so hard to fix. Okay. So this stuff has actually got to go down here, and you don't even need this guy here. All right, so now I know that it needed these. So then I can manually put these in here. And then oh. Okay. So now that that went out to the machine and came back, there should be 16 of those in here. Yep. Yep. All right. All right. Whew. Okay, so we're a step in the direction I want to take. Okay. So that's one thing done here. All right, so let's go back to at what is this called? Applied. Okay, so we are trying to make these. Okay. So now this is just a shaped crafting. So NAND chips, logic processor, and Fluix dust. Do I already have that in the system? It doesn't look like. Doesn't look like I have that one in the system currently. Okay, so we'll come over here and okay. Now this is a crafting pattern. Yes. Okay. And I put those down here, I believe. Shoot. And then I'm an idiot. And I stuck it in the wrong slot again. Okay. Can I get my pattern back? Yeah, there it is. I need this pattern. Back downstairs. Okay. So there we go. All right. So that is a step in the direction. Okay. So now the next one up that I need to make are these. I've got none of that stuff in here. So I need 4 of these, and it says I've got all that stuff, so we click start. There's the 4. And the other thing it said I didn't have was electronic circuits. Now I have electronic circuits, but I would like to have this thing make them as close as I can get it to make them for me. So, nope. Shoot. Let me go to this one. Okay. So we got basic circuits made in the assembler. So that's 2 NAND chips and a basic circuit board. Okay. So I already got the NAND chip recipe in there. So basic circuit board is a forming press. Okay. You think the forming press will take multiple items? So my forming press is here. Okay. So let's put you here. I'm going to put it up here, and we're just... Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Is that all the cable I got? Nope. There we go. Okay. So, the forming press then to make this. Okay, you know what? I need to do circuits. Circuit. It'll just be easier that way. Okay. So to make a regular circuit, I need to make in the assembler, right? But I know I don't have any of these, so I got to make this. This is made in the forming press. Oh, you know what? I have to construct these because they're processing. So this is an assembler recipe too. Silicon and polyethylene. This is where I've got to move my polyethylene over. Well, I mean, okay. So basically, I'm headed in the direction I need. I'm not there. Well, I'm now headed back in the direction I need. I thought I could figure it out. I could not figure it out. So I guess the assembly machine is just going to have to take bits and pieces, and I'll have to manually switch things over because obviously it refuses to take multiple inputs. So if it didn't refuse to take multiple inputs, I could totally automate this. We'll have to see if this will take multiple inputs. I was looking over here to see if I even had I don't think it wants the high voltage. It wants the uh, medium voltage, and I don't think I even have any medium voltage stuff set up. So I'm gonna have to get my laser back in here to do medium voltage. Laser's another one that's tricky because it requires a lens, and it won't take the lens back out. And so I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to manually put in my lenses, I guess. Um, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that you can't automate this. But yeah. All right. Well, with that, click leave a like, subscribe to catch the next one, and I will talk to you later.